icon.
Cementing her status.
She's a legend.
One of music's biggest stars.
And she is the moment.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today we're going to be doing Who's in Love with You literally right now. I'm so excited for this. I'm actually in the process of moving right now. Oh my gosh, I literally cannot say this without getting choked up. I'm like such an emo bitch, but this has been something that's been on my vision board for like over 2 years. So I'm like over the moon excited. It literally just like feels so surreal to be able to say that because it has been on my vision board for so long. It's like gonna be fucking expensive, but it's so worth it. And I just keep telling myself like it's an investment that I'm willing to make. So if you guys wanted to show your support, which I would be so appreciative of, some of the free things that you could do are subscribing, liking, commenting on any and all of my videos. And then the next tier would be like minimum payments. So like $1 to like $7 would be PayPal. You can buy me a coffee kind of situation, which is just like a tip. You can join my Patreon, which is $7 a month. You can become a member of my channel, which is $5 a month. You could shop my Amazon storefront, which is basically like free to you, but I just get a small commission off of it. So you can shop all my decks there, beauty supplies, books, witchy shit, a bunch of stuff. And then the ultimate tier, if you want to support my channel, would be to book a personal reading with me via my Etsy page. So I still have some of those available. And if you guys book them, I would be so unbelievably grateful, but clearly it's like no big deal. Yeah, just being here, just subscribing, just like talking to me. I'm gonna cry again, but it's just been the biggest blessing I think I've ever come across in my life is like you guys. So thank you so much for being here, for supporting me, for making me shut the fuck up, bitch, quit crying. For making me believe in my fucking dreams and just for keeping me like in this space. I just love you guys so much. I just had to say that. So thank you, thank you, thank you for everything that you do. Pat yourself on the back because you're about to receive an extra blessing, or ×3 actually. If you try to bless me in any way, you will get it to come back to you ×3. Okay, I'm literally claiming it right now. So yes, but let's go ahead and get into today's pick a card reading. Woo! This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Woo! Let's just go ahead and get right into things. Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose pile number 1. This is going to be your reading today, all about who's in love with you. And I'm totally getting a major confident energy coming off of this card. Career vibes as well, and like successful career vibes, especially with the citrine crystal. So we love to see it. So if you kind of resonate with that, you are in the correct general area. But let's see if this message resonates with you, because there's definitely somebody here from your past. I feel like this would be a wish fulfillment if you actually found out that this person was still in love with you, especially because we have the Death card, the 7 of Swords, then like the 10 of Wands. So I just feel like there was some sort of ending to this connection that this person still looks back on with a lot of heavy burden, especially because we do have the 3 of Swords here. I feel like this person and or you are extremely heartbroken over the way that the situation has ended or come about. But with the 7 of Cups and the Magician, it definitely feels like this person, you might be like dreaming about them, seeing them, or like signs about them. Just because of the Magician here, it's like they're accidentally manifesting you guys to basically come back into their life. And with the 7 of Cups, I just totally see that like this person has a lot of feelings, but they might kind of smoke and mirrors you, which is kind of like show you one thing, but like there's actually something else going on behind the scenes, kind of a vibe. Like, I don't know what that is. Or like they might like say or be. Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose pile number 1. This is going to be your reading today, all about who's in love with you. And I'm totally getting a major confident energy coming off of this card. Career vibes as well, and like successful career vibes, especially with the citrine crystal. So we love to see it. So if you kind of resonate with that, you are in the correct general area. But let's see if this message resonates with you, because there's definitely somebody here from your past. I feel like this would be a wish fulfillment if you actually found out that this person was still in love with you, especially because we have the Death card, the Seven of Swords, then like the Ten of Wands. So I just feel like there was some sort of ending to this connection that this person still looks back on with a lot of heavy burden, especially because we do have the Three of Swords here. I feel like this person and or you are extremely heartbroken over the way that the situation has ended or come about. But with the Seven of Cups and the Magician, it definitely feels like this person, you might be like dreaming about them, seeing them, or like signs about them. Just because of the Magician here, it's like they're accidentally manifesting you guys to basically come back into their life. And with the Seven of Cups, I just totally see that like this person has a lot of feelings, but they might kind of smoke and mirrors you, which is kind of like show you one thing, but like there's actually something else going on behind the scenes, kind of a vibe. Like, I don't know what that is. Or like they might like say or be bad with their words, you know, but like they're actually good with like actions, or like the way that they act makes it seem like they're totally into you. So that's good. And with the Nine of Cups here, again, I'm totally just seeing that like this person, like you and this person, it would be total wish fulfillment. Like if you found out that this person was into you, it would be complete and total wish fulfillment. So I feel like that would give you a vibe of who this person is. But with the Magician, it's like they're totally accidentally manifesting you back in their life because they're thinking about you so much and about the situation and constantly looking back on what they coulda, shoulda, woulda done differently if they had a different opportunity or a different kind of chance here. And especially with the Death card, that does symbolize that there was a major ending within this connection. And the Three of Swords makes me feel like this would be an ex, a situationship, because that's like a big breakup. Like there was a big something here that I think both parties can recognize was very heartbreaking. Whew! A lot of heavy energy with this first pile, but it just feels like this person carries a lot of burdens because of it, because of what they said to you or what they done that they wish that they didn't have done, or that they wish they would have done differently. Because it just feels like, yeah, this person was in a very immature state of mind. This video is coming to my head where this girl's like interviewing these women that are like seemingly older than her, and she's basically asking them like, do men ever change? And they were like, no. They're like, literally never. They never change. And so, I don't know, like that could have been the vibe, was just like this person just feels very immature. They just weren't ready for like this level of like a connection, I feel like, or even if they were, and then it ended. Yeah, I feel like, but it's definitely wish fulfillment for you. So it's like, it's a person that like, you kind of wish was still in love with you, whether that be for, because I'm even hearing like, it's somebody that maybe did you so dirty that like, you kind of like wish that they are in love with you because it's their karma to watch you never be in love with them again. So that could be one half of it. But then the other half could be like, you actually want this person to be in love with you because you are still in love with them. And especially with like the Seven of Swords here, always looking back on the past, I feel like this person compares you to a lot of people that they currently see. I feel like this person like really compares you to a lot of people that they currently see, especially if they're like, they have a lot of options around them, or they make it just seem like they have a lot of options around them. Yeah, and then the other side of it too that I just feel like would be, oh my gosh, literally my alarm is going off. That's crazy. I know I woke up so much earlier than my alarm today. Hey, but I feel like that's kind of a sign that like this person, I don't know, there was like some kind of like alarm about them that sort of like went off. Maybe you literally told them off, had to tell them off in order to like get out of a situation, literally try to get away from this person, whatever. I just feel like, but there's like wish fulfillment here. So I feel like you had to tell them something in order to get them to like change, because yeah, it just felt like they weren't changing previously. I have trust issues. I never should have let you go. Wow, okay, yeah. So again, this person totally could have let you go because of their trust issues. They could have been doing some stupid shit because of their trust issues, whatever they're trying to blame it on. It just feels like they never should have let you go. And I feel like that is the biggest thing. Like, even if you were trying to walk away from them, they never should have let you walk away from them, you know? Even like, but yeah, if they were the ones to end it, just know that like they are so heartbroken and they totally miss being around you. I don't trust you. Ooh, okay. So there's a bit of like the trust issues there. I feel like you could just be like super hot. That's like kind of a problem. Like, yeah, I'm literally seeing the baddie video again, but it's like, it's like the problems with dating a baddie is like she's hot, right? She, he, they, whatever. They're hot. So they're constantly going to have people that are interested. They're constantly going to have people that have, like, are going to have exes that are coming back into their life, you know, or whatever. They're constantly going to have attention, eyes on them always. And it's just something that you have to deal with when you're dating a baddie. And I just feel like this person could have just not trusted you guys, even though like you were locked in and you were like, no, you are my person. And when you are my person, you are my only person. Okay. I feel like this person could still just have trust issues. I want to be more than friends. Wow. Yeah, so I feel like if it wasn't clear enough, maybe you like have gotten to a point where you're just friends with this person and like they're kind of like, no, I want more. Like, this is dumb. I want to be more than friends. But yeah, this person definitely misses being around you and your beautiful energy. Even if it's just like messaging you, calling you, FaceTiming you, Snapchatting, like whatever. It just feels like this person like really sort of misses that banter, the wit, the funniness, the energy there. Wow, so we do have I am ready here. So that's pretty interesting. Like, I feel like, again, with the wish fulfillment, it's like this person's definitely been working on themselves after what you said to them or like the way that you left their life. Because I feel like, again, they just couldn't handle your beautiful energy. I'm lost without you and I find you interesting. Yeah, so it definitely feels like maybe now like they're ready or something for like a new beginning with you, but they're currently feeling very lost without you. Yeah, and what it's like interesting, like with the interesting here, they find you interesting. It's like finding somebody fascinating, right? So you guys could be very like intelligent. You could, I don't know, just have like a lot going on for you. You could be very psychic, like me, you know, and just kind of vibe with that and be able to like relay more psychic messages to this person. And I feel like it's just so different than like anything that they've ever really heard before in the past. And so it's like, or in the future, you know, or in the present, whatever. It just feels very different whenever they would talk to you, you know. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and want to date. Yeah, so this person definitely could want to date you guys. I feel like there's a major romance blooming between the two of you. And I feel like this person definitely still likes you behind the scenes. So that's really exciting. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. Again, that's totally the vibe that I was picking up on, especially with like the baddie energy, right? Like, again, this person could be afraid that like you're going to cheat on them. And so they end up cheating on you, like the Wizard Liz situation. It's like that kind of like insecurity that they had to heal in themselves and sort of like get the fuck over, that I feel like that's why there was this major ending here, was because they had so much just ego and fear issues that they really had to like get rid of and work through in order to reapproach the situation with you. Talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So that's lovely. I feel like this person could be reaching out to you sooner than you actually expect, because I feel like, again, this person is like genuinely actually in love with you behind the scenes. That's why we have like, I want to be more than friends, and that's why they're featured in today's reading. Whoa, we have twin flames here. So move these up. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, completed, complement each other. Exactly. I feel like there's a lot of ways in which you and this person complement each other. I feel like you're definitely going to be talking. And it's interesting because we literally have the word interested here and interesting. Interesting. You might like say that word. Somebody might like really say that word, and I feel like it's going to stick out to you like soon. And I feel like that's confirmation because we have two things that said like interested and interesting. Like I feel like you're just like the person to know. Like you're very unique. I'm hearing intelligent. I'm seeing chess. So you might like to play chess, or again, that just kind of speaks upon your intelligence. The way that you carry yourself is very strategic, almost like playing the game of life. I feel like you're very good at it. We picked up on that with the confidence and the citrine at the way beginning of the reading. Like you're career driven, you're focused, you're hot, baddie energy, you're intelligent. It's hard to be around you, right? It's hard to feel like people are enough around you, and this person in particular. So self-sabotage, I feel like they self-sabotaged it, but especially with twin flames, bro, like that's kind of strange. Well, like that card doesn't come out very frequently, so whoa, okay. And then we have the Grim Reaper. So the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. And the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. Yeah, so I just feel like when the relationship was over, this person was sort of in that runner mentality where like they really had that fear of intimacy. They had the trust issues. They were listening more to their ego and running away. Whoa, I'm so sorry. I keep literally bumping into the camera here. So again, I feel like this person could have just been tripping up a lot. Like they could have been tripping over their words, just kind of making a lot of like little stupid, immature mistakes that all just kind of like added up, and did a lot of running. Like it just feels like whenever you get too close to this person, it's like, whoa, back up, too hot. And I saw a lot of 7-Eleven and 71% of battery right now. So that's kind of crazy. Those numbers could be important to you, 777, 111. You picked pal number 111, so that's kind of iconic. But yeah, the relationship is over, no second chances. So maybe like, because especially with the wish fulfillment, like it's kind of insane that this person's still in love with you, right? Like I feel like, again, that's wish fulfillment. We explained the two ways that it could go. Like that's either good, that's good for both of you in both of those ways. But with the relationship is over, no second chances, it's like, I feel like that's where this relationship has kind of gotten to in the past, was like, it just felt like there was absolutely no second chances. There was nothing like, and especially when this person was in this runner thing, whatever, listening to their ego, I feel like they really had to literally, like I said, grow and transform their life, change from their previous self. Because if they haven't changed, if they haven't adapted, like clearly it ain't it, sis. And like that might be more of my group that's like, yeah, like it's wish fulfilling to hear that this person's still in love with me because like they're such a piece of shit, you know. And it's like, stay in your love zone because like I'm never going to love you like that again, you know. And it's just kind of like badass and it's kind of powerful. But the other side of it again would be like people that actually do want this relationship. I feel like there's a lot of growing and transformation, especially with the twin flames. Like I can't help but just like notice that, you know, like it's literally right in front of me. So yeah. And again, I feel like this person had a lot of issues with self-sabotage, listening to ego. Like we literally have fear, ego, and listening to ego. So, and I feel like that was making them feel like they weren't enough. So they had to do a lot of like inner self-work and like come into themselves and become like so much of a better person. And now it's like, boom, like they're still in love with you. And especially with talking, I feel like you're going to be conversing with this person a lot sooner than you actually expect. So if you don't want to hear from them, bro, hit the big B, block them. Because I feel like that will only sort of like give them the karma and the retribution that you're really looking for, if that's what you're really looking for. But yeah, it's really interesting here because I feel for a lot of you, like there is like an air of friendship here. Like it might have gotten to a state of like, there's peace and there's at least like a treaty, you know, like there's a truce and like we're good, we're chilling kind of vibe. So yes, my beautiful pile number one, those are the messages that I got for you gorgeous beings today. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and subscribe. Comment if you feel drawn to it, if there's some symbols in here that are weird. If this person's literally said that you're interesting, you're such an interesting person. It's like, that just makes me think of like the it girl, because like you are the person that people want to know. You're interesting. People want to know more about what you're doing. Like it's giving like, I'm a baddie, Nobel Prize winning scientist. Like I'm that freaking smart, dude. Yes. But yes, hotties, those are the messages that I got for you. I love you all so much, and I'll see you very, very soon, okay? Goodbye. 1111. Ooh. Alrighty. Hello to those of you who chose pile number 2, the gorgeous, dominant, powerful card, or the amethyst crystal. This is going to be your reading today for who is in love with you. And this is a person that I feel like at a time was very indecisive towards this connection, might have come from like a lot of money, or just like has a lot of money in general, especially with the King of Coins energy. And it just felt like they could not be decisive towards this connection, even though it was so obvious and so clear that like you stood out from the competition. And especially with the High Priestess here, I feel like this person knows that you're very psychic, knows that you like are intuitive, knows that like you can kind of like read past people, because we also do have like the Devil card here and the 10 of Swords. So there was something that I did that this person did that I feel like was very hurtful. Or like I said, I did. So maybe you guys did something that could have been very hurtful towards this person, cutting them off, or just like, yeah, whatever. But especially with the 6 of Swords here, it feels like this is a person that's like at a distance from you, currently very distant from you. Like it feels like there's no communication going on in this connection. Whereas in the last one, it felt like there was like definitely at least a friendship there. I'm just comparing them because they're very similar. So you guys might be drawn to like the last pile as well. But this one just gives like a little bit less mature energy as well. Like not like, because it just feels like this person could not make the decisive like ness energy to like make you their partner basically, or like could not just be like, yeah, I like you, you know, for whatever reason. And especially with the Devil card here, it makes me feel like they were doing something that they maybe shouldn't have. Like there was a lot of addictive tendencies here. They could have been codependent. Yeah, like it's giving me like transitioner sort of energy, where it's like people that literally can't be without a partner. It's like they go from one partner to the next partner, to the next partner, to the next partner. And like they're already talking to the next person before they've even broken up with their partner. And so it's like, it's just that transitioner kind of energy where it's like lack of decisiveness. The other vibe is too, is like this person could have like had a lot of options, like literally been sleeping around. And it just felt like obviously you were the one that rose above the competition, but it just felt like they didn't want to commit for whatever reason. Like they just didn't want to leave behind that lifestyle. And especially with like the King of Coins, like it's giving like bachelor energy. Like they just want to be like a bachelor, you know, like regardless of the age, it does not matter, whatever. Like it just felt like this person just wanted to, yeah, like have a lot of people. Sorry, throat chakra blockages. So, ooh, big one. That could be very specific as well. I feel like this person could have not spoken their truth towards you guys, or like not really fully admitted how they were feeling. So I feel like that's always kind of in the back of their mind too, especially with the 10 of Swords here. It's like there's definitely, it just feels like very backstabby, like out of, yeah, random. Yeah, stay away from me. So again, I feel like this person could have wanted you to stay away from them. Wow, they are not you. So exactly what the fuck I was talking about, bro. Like transitioner or being a playboy, it doesn't matter, like playgirl. It just feels like whoever they're with is not you. And like that's so clear that it's not you. But it's like they want you to stay away from them, because I feel like they do have so much feeling and emotion towards you. I mean, this is clearly like who's in love with you right now. And I feel like because you're such a dominant, powerful baddie, it's like, of course, this person's in love with you, but at the same time, they want you to stay away from them. Oh my God, you guys, literally took the words out of my mouth. And I hold these upside down because I want it to be a surprise from me as well. But that's crazy. And these are all in caps lock as well. So it's like very aggressive, like it gives me like anxiety energy almost, where it's like like emphasizing and like feeling very insecure. Yeah, it's like they haven't been able to like speak their truth before. So now that they can, it's like they want to be very like aggressive about it. It's interesting too, like they're showing me that like, because I watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, this pile is more like Jeremiah, whereas the last pile was more like a Conrad. So if that puts it into any perspective for you, yeah, and I was totally turning these around. So I'm just gonna, I will be back. Also, in all capital letters, I've been trying to distract myself from my feelings, and I secretly admire you. Yeah, so I definitely vibe with like this person watches your social media. It's like they kind of like keep you at a distance, like at an arm's length for a reason. Like I feel like it's because they are in love with you. They want to be back in your life, and they will be back. And I feel like this person tries to distract themselves from like the way that they feel about you. But yeah, it's like, it's impossible. You're just like that bitch. And especially because you rise above the competition, it's like, it's hard to match up to like your level, you know? Yeah. Date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. Yes, so I love this, you guys. I think this is wonderful. So I feel like, again, this person could have been like kind of somewhat new in your life. It feels like it, because I don't have any indicators that like this person was necessarily here for like a very long time. Like it just feels like it might have been like a quick shebang, and it was like, whoa, it really made an impact. But I don't know, it just totally feels like, yeah, like you guys could be dating around, getting back out there, meeting new people, and it's like this person's still kind of like lingering in your energy, you know? Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from past make memories, especially with the camera. And that's, I secretly admire you. Like, yeah, duh, they're totally stalking your socials. Like, it's so clear. I feel like this person watches you like way more than you actually think. Yeah, and there might be like a photo that you've taken like with this person, pictures that you've taken with this person. You might have sent them pictures, whatever. I feel like even if it's spicy, bro, they still look back on those and like are trying to learn from their past mistakes. So I feel like this one's like a good one. It's like you, again, similar to last pile, but different. Like you really taught this person like how to kind of be a better person and how to be a better partner overall. So I think that's beautiful. Mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. Exactly. So again, I feel like this person just did not show you like everything that they were truly feeling on the inside. And especially with the high priestess here, like maybe you felt a little bit crazy at times for like feeling the way that you do about this person, but just know that I feel like the emotions were really true and real, and they were actually like, yeah, you were right. Your intuition is right. Self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Yeah. So again, this person totally could have been a little bit love bombing-y, very one-sided relationship, like, especially if they are like the player sort of energy that I'm picking up on, or like the transitioner kind of energy that I'm picking up on, like that is very one-sided. Like you're not thinking about how the other people or person is feeling whatsoever, especially if you're thinking like that. Whoa, okay, and then we have breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Yeah, so again, I totally feel like there was like an ending here, especially with the Ten of Swords. There was a separation. You guys might have told this person like it is, whatever. And I just feel like this person has really stopped the pattern ever since then. I feel like you've really encouraged them. Again, even if like maybe it's, I feel like with I will be back, I feel like it's going to be for you guys. But even if it's not, like just know that you've made such an insane impact in this person's life. And I just saw 111 as well. So again, you could be drawn to the pile number one, that like they're not going to do this to other people again. And I feel like that's something that like us light workers just have to feel good about ourselves in. And that's it, like about other connections. Yeah, so that's the vibe. But I love this. I totally feel like this person yeah, obviously is trying to distract themselves from their feelings. They're masking how they're really truly feeling on the inside. They're pretending. I feel like they are totally in love with you and they will be back. But like, there is like the 2% of you that I just have to mention, especially because there is the mask and the devil card here that, like, you know, just know that you've really changed them for other people, basically. But yeah, I feel like you're going to be like meeting somebody new, getting back out there. Yeah, and I actually want one more card just to kind of complete this. And I feel like that's when this person might come back as well. Whoa. Yeah, so those two are from the last pile, so I'm not going to take those. But that's interesting that, like, the same ones from the last pile came out again. Yeah, and these ones are all from the last pile. So, again, I feel like that's just, like, an overall message of, like, if you were drawn to the last pile, definitely check out that one. Yeah, so, okay, well, there's talking. So, it definitely feels like this person is going to be coming back in, messaging, talking, you guys. A weighted message arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. So, I just think that's absolutely beautiful. Like, there's definitely a lot of healing that has to be done, that had to have been done. So just kind of take it at face value. And yeah, especially with like the love bombing one-sided relationship, like always take shit at face value. Make sure that this person actually did change before you just let them back in, you know, because we're baddies, right? Like if you're drawn to this reading, you probably have a lot of options in your life. You probably have a lot of people around you. And I just feel like, you know, this person's great, yes. Check out pile number 1 too. Because I feel like you might even have like several kind of options that are like this, like that you've had to kind of like yell at or like get them back on the right track, basically. So yeah, it's very interesting, but know that you are going to be talking to this person. I feel like they are going to be coming back. I feel like they said, I am in love with you. So just be cautious and wary of that. My beautiful pile number 2. But yes, I love you, baddies. Those are the messages that I got for you guys today. Again, if you enjoyed this, please, please, please like and subscribe. Comment. There's Minky saying, do it, baddie. Yes, because it really does help me out. And especially with this move, it'll really, really help out. So yes, I love you, baddies, and I'll see you very, very soon, okay? Goodbye. Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose pile number 3, the beautiful tied down card, or this adorable quartz crystal. This is going to be a reading today for who's in love with you right now. And I'm actually getting that, especially with a tied down card, and I kind of got this from the beginning. This could be somebody that like you're actually with currently, or like was kind of like came into your life at a moment in which like you weren't really expecting it. Like, especially with like the 4 of Cups here and the 2 of Swords, like you could have had several options like in your love life, you know, that were just kind of disappointing you, weren't really going in the direction that you wanted them to. Like it could have been a lot of situationships, or like, you know, just kind of, you know, maybe dating people, but you just weren't very satisfied with the options. And then all of a sudden it was like, boom, this person was handed to you. So this could be literally somebody that you've been dating for a while, or somebody that you're currently in a relationship right now. Especially with the Knight of Cups here and the 10 of Cups, like, and the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Cups, like, I cannot help but just kind of notice that there's a lot of like victory in this card. Like, it feels like this person has had major victory with you. Yeah, and the 4 of Wands as well. It just feels like this person feels like you are that major soulmate energy. It feels like, yeah, like this person could maybe have a lot of options too. I feel like both of you could, because you're both very attractive, but it's the fact that you've chosen each other, really stepped into the unknown with each other, which I feel like might cause the both of you, this person, a lot of anxiety, especially like at nighttime. This person might just have like worries or thoughts or whatever. Maybe at nighttime you have worries or thoughts or whatever, but I feel like at the end of the day, like this is such a beautiful and healthy connection, especially with the 10 of Cups here. It's like this person that's in love with you really does see a future with you. They see, you know, having a house with you, having a family if that's something that you're interested in, or joining your families if you already both have families, you know, like just making something magical happen. And especially with the Knight of Cups, it feels like slow and steady wins the race. So it feels like this person's been moving at like a very perfect pace for this connection, so they can keep all of the love in the cup, right? Because that's the Knight of Cups energy. he's walking on he's on a horse holding a cup of water. And so you can only imagine, like, the horse must be moving very slow in order to make sure that the cup is still full by the time that it gets to the princess, or to whoever the knight's bringing it to. I like to think it's the princess. And so I feel like that's the kind of energy here. It's like it's been a very slow but steady case. And it feels like this person really came to you at a time in which, like, you weren't really expecting it. You were very heartbroken at their other connections. There could have been, just like disappointments within 3 other connections in particular. And then it was like, boom, this person came in from the gods. And obviously that will still cause anxiety because, we're only human. Like, we've been in previous relationships. And so it's like, you can't help but compare new relationships to previous relationships, but it's constantly like a learning process of, like, you have to let that ish go, because I feel like this person, really does want to take that beautiful leap into the unknown with you and sort of like have this life. And like, I feel like you guys could have just started dating, but like it's moving very slowly. And so that's why you're kind of here, is because you're like, what's going on? Like, is this person actually into me? And yes, this person definitely is. I feel like both of you have, again, a lot of options when it comes to like your love life in general. And so I feel like it's kind of like making that continuous decision to choose each other over like other options, But it just feels so healthy here. Like, look at this energy, you guys. Like, victory, 10 of Cups. So, like, happy family vibes. 4 of Wands, soulmate energy. Knight of Cups, slow and steady wins the race. Like, it's a lot of really beautiful vibes here. And with the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords, again, you guys might have options. This person might have options. But it's like, you're both attractive, so that's going to naturally happen. And like I said before, as long as you continuously choose each other, that's what really matters. And that's what really makes the connection. I admire how hard you work. Wow. So this partner, this person definitely admires how hard you guys work. I feel like this person sees how hard you work in your everyday life. I'm even hearing how hard you work out too. So if you work out, I feel like this person definitely sees how hard you work out. If you're a parent, whatever, it's like they see literally everything that goes on and they just think that you are such an incredible hard worker. They really do admire how hard you work. Yeah. I miss you. Yeah, so again, I feel like whenever this person's not with you, they miss you, even if like it's for 10 seconds, like it doesn't matter. There's just so much love within this connection. It just feels like, there's a lot of energy of like, I miss you. Okay, we have I ran away. You have changed me. Wow, yeah. So again, this person or you could have been changed by one another. Like, it feels like there was a running away within the connection that needed to be sort of like changed. Like whenever there's confrontation, myself, I know for a fact, I like to kind of like hear it and then dip and like get out of there. Like I don't like to say anything. I don't like to fight. But like what my more recent partners made me realize, like, that like running away is actually like not good. And the reason why I do that is because like, I've been in bad situations in the past. So don't want to go in there, but never want to talk about that. But literally like, I feel like that in this connection where like you have changed some big part of this person, and I feel like the same with you in a much more healthier manner. So you actually deal with things in a much healthier way. And it feels like this is just beautiful, you guys. I'm depressed. So there could have been like depression, anxiety here, but it feels like the 2 of you support each other. I am who I am. Yeah, exactly. I feel like the 2 of you boost each other up, boost each other's confidence, remind you who you truly are and what you truly came to do here on this planet. And that it's a lot bigger than just like small goals. Yes. I love your body. Exactly. Yeah, so I feel like this person definitely admires how hard you work. I feel like this person finds you incredibly attractive, sexy, beautiful, gorgeous. They love your body. They think that you are just incredible. And I am falling in love, which we love to see it. So this person is definitely falling in love with you. If they haven't already told you that, expect them to tell you it very soon, because it just feels like this is such a beautiful connection. And again, this could be newer. And so it's like, but especially with the tied down energy, it's like, I feel like this person is totally going to tie it down, like way sooner than you expect. We have the 10 of Cups here, you guys. Like, wow, I feel like you could end up actually marrying this person, especially with the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups here. Like, that's big. That's like big energy, right? Yeah, I'm literally hearing big dick energy as well. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. Meaning, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. Yeah, so again, I feel like, especially with like that anxiety that I was picking up on, with like the staying up at night and stuff, it's like, I feel like both of you could still be healing from like previous connections or like previous hurt, things that have really broken your heart in the past, made you feel just very like attacked. And yeah, I just feel like ultimately this person is like talking with you about these and like healing these things, savoring the moment, making each other feel a lot more uplifted, feeling that beautiful friendship, which I feel like that's such a huge part of relationships that people don't like, they do talk about, but they don't really emphasize that. I feel like people need to emphasize it more, is like being in love with your best friend, right? Like, this person gives best friend energy. Like, they give the energy that's like, I'm going to love you, but I'm also going to keep you in check. And like, I'm also going to make sure that like, you know, you're not comparing me to other people, or you're not running away. Also, throat chakra, hello. So yeah, again, there could just be some unhealed things that I feel like with time are becoming more and more healed. Yes, especially with healing heart here. Exactly. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Again, you guys could have definitely been in a very toxic relationship. There could have been like very addictive tendencies, whatever, but it just feels like you guys are healing. You're mending your heart and you're growing and becoming a much better person because of these previous relationships that you've been in, which I just think is so beautiful. Like, wow, you guys. It is something to be very proud of, especially if you are in a new relationship. Like, being able to heal from these previous connections that are no longer serving you and enter into this unknown wholeheartedly, even though you do have options, even though you do have people, you know, whatever, but it just feels like there's such a major victory within this connection. Needs time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. So again, it's like, it just feels like there's a lot of like, it's slow and steady wins the race. Like I said, like, it's going to take time. And maybe if it's not you guys that are healing from heartbreak, maybe it's this person, and maybe they've been with somebody like you in the past where it's like, you're super hot, right? Like, maybe this person that they dated in the past that was super hot as well was a total like horrible person. Let's just say that. Like, they just were a horrible person and like treated this person very horribly. And so that's why this person be taking their time with this connection, not rushing into things. So allow them to take their time, because progress is there. Know that progress is still being made, even if it does feel like it's subtle. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. Addiction. Again, so this could be the vibe that they're healing from, that you're healing from. Like we kind of talked about with these like addictive tendencies, like trying to get over obsession, possession, controlling, right? Like controlling, trying to get rid of like controlling. Because especially with this connection too, like, even if like this person hasn't officially locked you down yet, know that it is coming. Just make your boundaries like very clear. That's what I will say. Like, if you don't want this person sleeping around or whatever while they're sleeping around with you or whatever, make that very, very clear. But it definitely does feel like there's a lot of like codependent energy that is being healed within this connection. I just think it's beautiful. And yeah, controlling, restraints, like anything that has been blocking this connection from moving forward is being released progressively with time, and things are healing. So I love that we got that card, healing. Let's put that at the top actually, because I feel like that's more of the vibe. Yeah, and they're telling me too, like, the more that you kind of like talk and open up to this person, the more that it will invite them to open up to you as well. So, yeah, if you just feel like this person hasn't been opening up to you, just kind of like tell them something about your life, or about like your love life and how like you learn that like by sharing things or whatever, things actually get better, So yes, my beautiful pile number 3. Oh, my stomach just growled. Sorry about that. Those are the messages that I got for y'all today. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment because I am moving. Please. But anyways, I love you guys so much and I will see you very, very soon, okay? Goodbye. Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose pile number 4. This is who is in love with you right now. If you chose the celebrity card or this beautiful amethyst crystal, this is going to be your reading today. And especially with the celebrity card, I cannot, oh my gosh, and the star, forgot about that. This was the only card that was turned around when I pulled this pile, and I was like, are you kidding me? Because we literally have this celebrity which has a star on it, and then we have the star card. So it's like this person that's in love with you definitely thinks that you guys are a celebrity. They definitely think that you are a star in your own ways. This person definitely thinks that you are a major truth speaker, truth seeker, and especially with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, like, I feel like you have that beautiful duality to you where you're not afraid to tell it like it is, but you're also like, you have a heart and you have a soul. So I think that's beautiful. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and this card too. There's a lot of not family-friendly stuff on the card, so I try to cover it up with the crystals. Okay, but we have the Hangman here, so I feel like this person's had a major change of perspective when it comes to you. You could have met this person recently. It's not really giving me a ton about timing here, so I'm just going to focus in more on the energy, but it definitely feels like this person likes you for a lot of reasons. This person finds you to be a beautiful star, and again, the Ace of Swords, you've definitely spoken your truth to them. I feel like they know very clearly how you feel because you're not afraid to say that. And especially with the Queen of Swords here, that's kind of the vibe that I get too, is like, you're just not afraid to like speak your mind, speak your truth, get whatever it is that you want because you freaking want it. Like, there's no other reason. You literally just get it because you want it. And with the Queen of Cups here, you're still very unbelievably empathetic, kind-hearted, beautiful, caring, just all of the above. So even if you are like truth speaking to this person, like you're doing it with a lot of heart and a lot of empathy at the same time. Expect a message to be coming in from this person because we do have the Page of Coins here and the Lovers. I feel like this person's getting a major change of perspective when it comes to their life just because of you guys. I feel like you've sort of shown them like this whole different side to the world that they weren't expecting. And I feel like also, again, with like the celebrity card here, it's just giving me the vibes, the energy that like this person really does think extremely highly of you. Like they might even put you on a pedestal and they really do value your thoughts and your opinions. It feels like this person actually like takes action on what you are like wanting of them. Like again, because you're the Queen of Swords, I have to mention that like you're probably very honest with them. So like if there's something that they need to change about themselves, they are going to change it, okay? And I feel like they actually do listen to you. And with the Hanged Man here, again, this is a complete shift of perspective. So I feel like you've really woken them up to like this new side of life. They might have not known about like manifestation before you. They might have not known about just a lot of things before you, because I feel like you really showed them this new beautiful side of the world, which is like spiritual and driven. Yeah, and with the Three of Coins here, this person that's in love with you is definitely a hard worker. I see that like you are a very hard worker as well, and I feel like they really admire you guys for that. I feel like they see how hard you work and they're like, whoa, this person literally is like smart, witty, talented, funny, hard worker, beautiful, empathetic, kind, and a celebrity. So it's like, you're just that bitch. Hey. Okay, I'm feeling overwhelmed. It's like, yeah, no shit. Like literally all of the things that I just mentioned, throat chakra blockages, these emotions, I feel like this person's feeling very overwhelmed by their feelings for you, by like everything that you bring to the table is just magnificent. They're kind of like I'm literally hearing, why haven't you been snatched up already? Like, why haven't you been wifed up already? And that might be like a big kind of like reason why they're sort of like holding back, is because they're like, why haven't you been snatched up? But the truth of the matter is I feel like you've been like preparing to meet this person, like especially with the Lovers card here. There's like all good energy here, all good things. The first two piles were confusing and a little bit all over the place, a little bit negative, a little bit good. And then these last two piles were like, damn, this is like all good energy. Yeah, I'm thinking of forever. Exactly what I was vibing with. Like, this person is thinking of forever whenever they're thinking about you. They're not thinking about like, you know, just falling in love with you for like a second and then like ditching you for somebody else. No, this person has major long-term goals with you because they think so highly of you. They're like, if I scored this person, if I was the one to actually like engage this person, you know, like make you their lifelong partner, they would be like on the top of the freaking moon, like on the top of the world, like, because you're just that baddie. Yes, I think you are hot. Exactly. This person finds you unbelievably attractive and sexy and hot. I feel like a lot of people find you hot as well, but they're not, like, they're overwhelmed by like their feelings for you guys. But yeah, it's interesting. If you let me, I'll take care of you. So I love that. Again, that's just totally beautiful energy here, where it's like, if you literally let them, they are going to take such good care of you. They're going to watch over you and make sure that you know, have everything that you could possibly want and need in this lifetime, because I feel like they really want to provide for you. I feel like they have kind of a major provider mentality. But yeah, my intentions can be selfish at times. Okay, so that's interesting. I want you, but I shouldn't. And I heard something about you. Whoa. I'm planning on calling you soon. Yeah, and so that's kind of what I was saying. Like, expect a message from this person. Yeah, this person definitely could, again, have selfish intentions at times. It's kind of interesting. That's confusing me. So let me keep pulling all these cards. Maybe it'll explain it. I'm not ready. Ooh. Your kindness has changed my life. Okay, and you are the reason I keep going. Yeah, okay, so that makes a lot more sense. Basically, it's like, I feel like at the time in which they met you, they were not ready for like this kind of relationship. And so the fact that it came in at that time, it's like I'm almost seeing like they weren't like an exact vibrational match, if that makes sense. But it's like the universe had to bring you together because you were meant to be together. So I feel like maybe they still had like some selfish intentions, selfish things that they kind of had to work through. But with the Hanged Man here, like, I literally have to say, like, it feels like you've changed their life. Like, you really have. It feels like they've completely became a different person because of you. Your kindness has changed my life, literally. Like I was talking about before with the Hanged Man. It's just like you've shown them this other side of life. Like, maybe they were super tough. They were super like bitter, petty, whatever, like egotistical, it doesn't matter. And it feels like they've really changed themselves because you've shown them so much kindness and so much love. Yeah, and I feel like the I want you, but I shouldn't sort of came from them at the beginning when they weren't a vibrational match necessarily. And it kind of was like they really, really wanted you, but they were feeling overwhelmed because like of the bad person that they were or whatever. They felt like maybe they didn't deserve you. Like, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. But they definitely heard something about you, and I feel like they're going to be planning on calling you very soon. So that's exciting. Yeah, and I feel like they've definitely made a lot of changes, especially with like, I'm thinking of forever, and I think you are hot, and if you let me, I will take care of you. This person definitely wants to be with you forever, and I feel like this person definitely wants to take care of you. It's just like when you first were with each other, they were kind of more in like this selfish intention mind, hating the world, petty, whatever. And it feels like they've really healed that aspect of themselves since you literally changed their life. Exactly. It's like you're hot, but you're also sweet and empathetic. And that's kind of what we picked up on with the Queen of Cups as well. It's like they can be their authentic, true self with you. They can be honest with you. They can be open with you because they feel your nurturing energy and they feel like yeah, you might find that you're like the therapist of the world at times, especially being represented as the Queen of Cups, but know that it's all good things, all good things. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Again, yeah, I just totally feel like there was a lot of like truth and clarity that this person has gained ever since they've started dating you. Like, sure, things are bad, you know, with like the sword and the rose, or like the rose and the thorn, you know. Life can be bad, but it's what you make of life that makes a difference. It's not staying stuck in this, oh, life is bad energy. It's about improving your life and making it better. And, you know, things are going to suck, but like if you are happy 99% of the time, even 90% of the time, that's better than, you know, being negative and getting yourself down and being petty or whatever. So yes, I feel like you've really helped this person, had a lot of like revelation, honor, protection, power. Yeah, not today, not dealing with her, avoiding conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. So again, yeah, like just kind of giving me the energy that like this person didn't want to deal with things. Like before they met you, I feel like they were very selfish. They didn't want to deal with things. They didn't want to change. But since you, I feel like they've really created a lot more boundaries. They've become a better person. I feel like, yeah, awaiting a phone call conversation is crazy because we also have, I'm planning on calling you soon. So passion, insane chemistry, liking each other equally, and having fun. Exactly, you guys. So I totally feel like this pile does have insane chemistry. I feel like the two of you do like each other very equally, which is beautiful, even though they might, you know, have some things. But yeah, let's see. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Yeah, so again, I'm just getting, especially with like, I'm not ready and my intentions can be selfish. I feel like both of you are empaths that have maybe had to put up with narcissists in the past. And I feel like you've sort of awoken this aspect of this person. And that's what's really enlightened them to change, is kind of realizing that they aren't a narcissist, right? Like they aren't in that narcissistic energy or vibration. Like they are different. They are an empath, which makes them like feel for those people, right? And makes them attract a lot of narcissists and being used. And yeah, there's like two cards that talk about boundaries here. Like I really do feel like you've helped this person establish better boundaries. I feel like they have almost helped you establish better boundaries as well. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. Yeah, so again, I feel like you're making new memories with this person. I feel like this person could be looking at photos of you literally right now. They could be missing you right now if you're not with them currently. But it definitely feels like, yeah, like there's a lot of like, yeah, maybe you've taken a lot of pictures with this person overall. But it feels like, yeah, there's a lot of good energy here. I do have to mention, like, you know, the 1% of you guys that maybe are dealing with somebody that is in selfish intentions, you know, and is a narcissist. But I really do feel like for the majority of you guys, it's like both of you have put up with that sort of narcissistic energy in the past. And, you know, that should never stop you from becoming a good person, right? Like you should always still strive to be a good person, even if like people have treated you poorly in the past, if that makes sense, which I feel like it does make sense to you guys, because especially being light workers, if you're drawn to my channel, you're totally an empath. And so you've probably dealt with this exact thing. Like we freaking attract narcissists like hot flies to honey because we're the only people that will truly hear them out. But yeah, I just had to say that because yeah, and there's a lot of like, yeah, maybe you've taken a lot of pictures with this person overall, but it feels like, yeah, there's a lot of good energy here. I do have to mention, like, you know, the 1% of you guys that maybe are dealing with somebody that is in selfish intentions, you know, and is a narcissist. But I really do feel like for the majority of you guys, it's like both of you have put up with that sort of narcissistic energy in the past. And, you know, that should never stop you from becoming a good person, right? Like, you should always still strive to be a good person, even if like people have treated you poorly in the past, if that makes sense, which I feel like it does make sense to you guys, because especially being light workers, if you're drawn to my channel, you're totally an